I am not against promotion of businesses, but the issue is the additional tax burden.
You would think a new group made to promote neighborhood businesses would be welcomed by entrepreneurs, but one says it wants to disband one just 2 weeks after it was formed. Karen Berry says she already pays thousands in business property taxes for this 1,300 square foot space in the Beltline, and she never agreed to shell out more for a new BIA.
Berry says many businesses may have said yes to a BIA without knowing they were agreeing to pay more taxes.
I approached a number of them that were on the list, and they emphatically told me that had they known that there was this additional tax involved, that they would not have been in support of it. So we'll see what happens when we go through the disestablishment process.
There are over 350 registered businesses in the Beltline Business Improvement Area's boundaries. It's allowed to form with support from a quarter of them.
If you're at a third floor office that's 1,000 square feet, you're going to be paying, I don't want to say pennies a year, but it's going to be very limited, a very small amount.
The group says the average tax will be up to 0.2% of a business tax assessment. It's proposing a roughly $400,000 budget for a year based on numbers from a neighboring BIA. It will be presented to a city finance committee next week. And Urlacher says the city will collect taxes from businesses for the BIA. Berry argues only an owner who would be paying the levy should have the authority to sign off to support a new BIA.
If you don't have any questions and somebody's presented you with an information sheet that clearly outlines what we're there for, it's difficult to look back and go, did he sign it or not? He absolutely signed it. Somebody from that business signed it, and he presented himself as a GM of the business.
Urlacher says an official BIA now has access to millions in grants and Calgary Parking Authority revenue that will go back to businesses. But Berry worries the city will approve another tax on businesses.
Then I think the process needs to start over again.
We want to work with people like Karen. So when Karen's ready to work on focusing on how we can improve the Beltline and how we can improve our business district, we're there for that.
In Calgary, Crystal Laderas, City News.